Hi everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide. Today's the day that myself and many others around the world have been waiting for. It's November the 8th, 2021 and today's the day that the United States of America are reopening their borders for the first time in nearly 2 years. Honestly, this really does mean the world to me, much like it does a variety of different people around the world for lots of different reasons. For me, visiting theme parks is my life. It's what I do on a daily basis, and just having the ability to travel again to the United States of America really does mean everything to me. So get ready to join me on an incredible adventure across the next couple of weeks as I return to Orlando, Florida for the first time in 2 years. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the things I'm looking forward to the most, parks I'm going to be visiting, and also what I'm going to be getting up to. So yes, join me as I talk about everything that's coming up on this awesome adventure. So firstly, of course, as you're watching this video, I'm making my way to the airport. I'm flying from London Heathrow. I'm not doing a direct flight to Orlando. I went for the cheapest option. I paid only £380 for the flight. So yeah, really good deal. In fact, I'm going to be talking all about that in the travel vlog. And that's going to be the first video coming up from this trip here on Theme Park Worldwide. A travel vlog giving you all of the information because, of course, travel is very different now since the pandemic with various different restrictions. I'm going to be talking about everything that you need to know about traveling to the USA, entry requirements, what it's like to travel to America at this time, of course wearing a mask on a plane for that period of time, you know, all of them different bits I'm going to be covering in the travel vlog, so that will be coming up first. There's a certain ride that has fascinated me now for a couple of years during the construction process, and when it opened earlier this year at Universal Orlando, I was gutted that the border was still closed and I wasn't there to enjoy the opening day celebrations and just capture that opening atmosphere. However, over the past few months, especially with a lot of rumours being about the America border reopening, as soon as it was announced, the main reason for my booking flights was to ride a certain coaster. That is Jurassic World Velocicoaster. It's an Intamin double launch coaster. It looks absolutely incredible and I cannot wait to ride it. So that's going to be coming up first on the trip, straight to Islands of Adventure at the Universal Orlando Resort to ride Velocicoaster. And honestly, I just cannot wait for it. So yeah, stay tuned for a full vlog talking all about Velocicoaster, my thoughts on it, riding it in a few different positions. And yeah, along with that, I'm going to get to ride it at night during this trip as well. So honestly, Velocicoaster is the main reason for me booking this trip, but honestly I cannot wait to get on that brand new Intamin beauty. Everyone that's been on it seems to absolutely love it, so I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. Could we be looking at a new top 10 coaster? I'm sure we'll find out very soon in the next few days when I step off the plane straight to Islands of Adventure and go and have a ride on Velocicoaster. Along with that, at Universal, going to be covering the other new addition since I was last there, the Bourne Stuntacular. I'm really looking forward to that. That looks great. So yeah, I'm going to be checking out that show. It's like a live action production that replaced Terminator. So yeah, that'll be really good. And along with that, seeing the Christmas celebrations across the two parks as well at Universal. I'm going to be seeing the Macy's Christmas parade that they do there, which is absolutely stunning. And along with that, Christmas in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So stay tuned for that from Universal Orlando. Walt Disney World. Of course, I'm a massive Disney fan. I've been to all the Disney parks around the world, all 12 across the 6 resorts. And it's going to be great to get back to Walt Disney World for what is their 50th anniversary. 50 years of Walt Disney World and the Magic Kingdom Park. And you know what? I can't wait to come and celebrate that in the next few days. Going to be starting off at Magic Kingdom because that is the heart, really, isn't it, of the celebration. Going to be seeing the brand new nighttime spectacular, Disney Enchantment. Really looking forward to seeing this. I was a big fan of Happily Ever After. I very much enjoyed it. It was a show that really grew on me over time. Hopefully this is going to be the same as well. It seems like a very different show to others what we've seen from Disney. However, I'm looking forward to it. There's projections all down Main Street. You still got Tinkerbell flying off the top of the castle. And talking of the castle, it's got all the 50th celebration decorations on there. And that's going to be the case with all the parks at Walt Disney World. They're all celebrating that anniversary, even though it's only Magic Kingdom that's actually 50 years old. So yeah, I cannot wait for that. Just in the Magic Kingdom, we'll see the Christmas decorations, the tree's going to be up on Town Square, all the lovely decorations down Main Street and around the park. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll also be looking at the Tron construction because that's progressed massively since I was last in Orlando 2 years ago. I'm then going to be making my way to Epcot, because Epcot is a park that I absolutely love. It's going through a big transformation at the moment, but there's loads going on there for me to see, including the replacement show to Illuminations. I was a massive fan of Illuminations. I was a big fan of that show back when I was a kid, but even though I'd not been to Walt Disney World, watching it on YouTube all the time and on videos, and the fact that I'm finally going out there to see the replacement show, I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. Epcot Forever, the temporary show, that's gone, and Harmonious has now launched, and it looks like a spectacular show. How I'm going to feel about seeing these massive barges in the middle of the World Showcase Lagoon all the time, I'm not too sure, because anyone that knows the history of this show will know that they stay out all the time. With Illuminations, they were just brought out for the show. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, but I cannot wait to see the show. It looks visually pleasing. Disney have said this is their biggest nighttime spectacular. I've seen videos, I've watched spoilers. I always do that, I don't wait until I'm there. I always have to watch them. Same with Disney Enchantment and Velocicoaster. But you know what? There's nothing like seeing a fireworks spectacular from Disney in person. So I can't wait for that. Harmonious. Along with that, of course, Ratatouille, that's open there now. Done it many times in Paris, hundreds of times. But yeah, look forward to getting on Ratatouille, of course, over in Epcot in the French Pavilion of World Showcase. Along with that as well, something I can't wait for is seeing Spaceship Earth as a beacon of light. That's something they've done for the 50th, and they've covered it in LED lights. It looks absolutely spectacular, and yes, I'm going to be seeing that and yeah, sharing my reactions to it, because to be honest, that looks gorgeous on Spaceship Earth, aka the massive golf ball, for anybody that doesn't know. Along with that, Animal Kingdom, of course, going to be visiting there. It's one of my favourite theme parks anywhere in the world, and yeah, there's not loads going on there from the 50th from what I've seen. However, what I can't wait for is seeing what's probably become the biggest meme out of Disney at the moment, and that's Disney Kite Tail. So yeah, this is in the Rivers of Light Arena area near Expedition Everest, and I really liked Rivers of Light. It was a beautiful production. It's not come back since the pandemic. However, we've got Disney Kite Tales, which is basically a kite show that looks absolutely hilarious. Like a lot of people have been making memes out of it. I think I'm going in there, thinking it's going to be really funny. That's how I'm expecting this show to be. Nothing of Disney quality. It looks hilarious. So yeah, I cannot wait to see it. Disney Kite Tales. Of course, I'll be getting back on all my favourite rides at these parks as well as I'm making my way round, along with seeing the Christmas decorations throughout the parks and the 50th anniversary decorations as well. Can't wait to get back to Hollywood Studios. That looks great for Christmas. It's going to be my first time seeing Christmas fully in these parks. When I was in Orlando 2 years ago on my last trip, back in November 2019, some of the Christmas stuff was up, but not all of it had got started yet. So I'm going a little bit later this time, so I get to see the Christmas decorations and all the trees and garlands and wreaths, and oh, it just makes me so excited. I love the holidays. I cannot wait for it. But yes, there's also some new attractions for me to get on. Rise of the Resistance in Galaxy's Edge. Now, I have been on Rise of the Resistance on its opening day at Disneyland in California, and that was my last trip to America actually, in January 2020, just before the pandemic. But yeah, cannot wait to ride Rise of the Resistance again, this time the version in Florida, identical, but looking forward to getting on it. And it's a good thing they're identical, because I absolutely loved it. It's the best ride in the world in my opinion, so I cannot wait to get back on that and share my reactions. And yeah, along with that, there's another attraction that has been open for quite a while now in Hollywood Studios, but I've not actually been on it because of course it wasn't finished last time I was there, and that's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So yeah, I'm really excited to give that a go. It replaced the Great Movie Ride, and yes, I know I'm quite late to the party with this due to the pandemic, but can't wait for it. Yeah, my first reactions to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway will be coming up. Along with that, there's a new nighttime show to see that looks great, and yeah, just seeing the general decorations throughout the park. Along with that, I'm going to be visiting SeaWorld Orlando, so I'm just going to be staying in Orlando for this trip. It's only a shorter one to what I normally do. I would normally do 2 weeks, however, there's a certain massive Christmas event happening in London, returning this year, that I want to be back to for the first day. So yeah, that's why it's a shorter trip. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the parks in Orlando, maybe a few other bits nipped in there as well. But yeah, it's going to be heading to SeaWorld and seeing their Christmas event, because this looks spectacular. The Christmas celebration that they're running there, loads of different shows, decorations throughout the park, and along with that, the special entertainment and fireworks as well, along with getting back on Mako, and oh, I can't wait, yeah, just to get back there and get some big coasters in as well. You know, I did Busch Gardens for Christmas 2 years ago, and that was great. The reason why I'm not going to Busch Gardens this trip is because of time. Also, Iron Gwazi, which, let's face it, that's the big main event, isn't opening until March next year, so fingers crossed I'll be getting on that early next year as well. And along with that, I just thought, you know what, I've done Christmas there, I'm going to stay in Orlando, focus on all the Christmas stuff in Orlando, instead of heading down to Tampa with it being a shorter trip. Something else that I'm going to be doing is, of course, returning to IAAPA, which is a massive theme park trade show in Orlando at the Convention Center. It was spectacular when I did that 2 years ago. There's going to be some content coming from IAAPA. I'm not going to be there for as long as I was last time, again, due to time and also restrictions on how long you're allowed to be there due to the pandemic and the restrictions, you know, limited numbers inside the venue. However, I will be visiting IAAPA and I cannot wait to share content from there on the channel. So, yeah, that's everything that's coming up. Like I say, there may be some other bits nipping in between as well. But yeah, that's the main base of the trip. So much to get on. What am I looking forward to the most? Of course, Velocicoaster. Then it's got to be seeing all the 50th decorations and celebrations, those new nighttime shows. I love a good nighttime spectacular. Love a good fireworks show. You can see that if you've seen the vlog from Alton Towers over the weekend with their awesome, massive, epic fireworks show. So I can't wait to return to Florida, see all of this, film it, and just share the experience with you all. Like I say, visiting these theme parks is a full-time thing for me. I absolutely love it. I'm lucky enough that this is my job, this is what I do, and just to have that travel opening up again these past few months, being able to go to Poland, Spain, Belgium, France, Germany, you know, and then go out to America again, it really is awesome. So yeah, this is it, like back to the States for the first time in nearly 2 years. Get ready for lots of awesome content on Theme Park Worldwide. But I need to go and finish off my packing. Heading out there, and you know what? Yeah, as you're watching this video, I'm making my way out there. I'm probably somewhere up in the sky, making my way to the States. And then coming up next will be the travel vlog, and then we're into the parks. But there we go. Thank you very much for joining me, Sean Sandbrook, talking about this trip, returning to the USA. That leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. I'll see you in the travel vlog.